The story begins in a church where Su Chen demands something from Mu Hanyu. Mu Hanyu refuses and says he will have to fight him first. Su Chen cheats by bringing a group of men to beat him up. After Hanyu defeats them, Xiaomo suddenly appears. She's a powerful witch who can grant any wish, but at a great cost. She uses her magic to grab him and reminds him of their past contract, offering to give him whatever he wants. But Hanyu tells her that the necklace she has is fake. Later, Xiaomo meets Mu Hanyu to settle something. She offers him money in exchange, but he refuses. He says he'll only give it to her if she proves she's a real witch. To show her powers, Xiaomo uses magic to take his briefcase without touching it, but when she opens it, it's empty. Suddenly, Su Chen's men appear. Xiaomo offers to fight them instead and uses her powers, which makes Mu Hanyu believe that she's a witch. During the fight, she nearly falls, but Hanyu catches her just in time. She notices the necklace on him. Without wasting any time, Xiaomo opens a magical door out of nowhere, and the two of them disappear into another realm. They went to another place again to impress Mu Hanyu and get the necklace, but he still refused to give it. So she was forced to attack him. Unfortunately, the power reflected back and knocked her out. When she wakes up, she realizes she is in someone's room. She sees Mu Hanyu standing with his back to her. She tries to attack him again, but he is protected by the necklace. She tries different tactics, speaking gently and flirting with him to earn his trust. She even tries to kiss him, but Hanyu quickly stands up and tells her to leave. Without hesitation, he kicks her out of his place. Later that evening, Mu Hanyu is surprised to find Xiaomo in his home again, wearing only his shirt. She calmly tells him it is her birthday today, so Mu Hanyu give her a moment. Hanyu finds himself in a tub of water. He then confronts Xiaomo, asking if the necklace is the reason she's been getting close to him. She replies that she'll stay with him forever if he never gives it back. Later, during an interview, Hanyu was asked if he had a girlfriend when Xiaomo suddenly showed up and introduced herself as his girlfriend. Since then, Xiaomo has been taking her role as his girlfriend very seriously. Meanwhile, Xiaomo felt that something was wrong and eventually discovered that one of the witches had died. She blamed herself and said that if she had only brought back the necklace sooner, this wouldn't have happened. Hanyu wants to know what is going on. Xiaomo explains the necklace is used to seal contracts. Without it, her clan grows weak, so they must form a contract with humans. Mu Hanyu says he wants to give the necklace back, but he can't. She doesn't believe him, so Hanyu gives her the necklace, but it disappears from her hands and returns to him again. The two set out to find Aunt Ru, the sister of the former clan leader. As they arrive, Xiaomo's hair gets wet from the rain. Mu Hanyu offers to dry it. As he gently dries her hair, their eyes meet, and he almost kisses her. But he stops himself, embarrassed, and quickly runs off to get some food. Su Chen finds Mu Hanyu hoping to buy the Mystic Power Jammer. When he refuses to sell, Su Chen's men beat him. Xiaomo has no plan to help, because she recalls that the necklace will only return to her when Hanyu dies. Yet she steps in and manages to help Mu Hanyu. Xiaomo takes care of Hanyu after he gets injured. As she cleans his wounds, she wonders if there was another way to get the necklace without hurting him. Then Hanyu suddenly wakes up. At the bar, Xinyi tells Xiaomo they should get rid of Hanyu to take the necklace, and reminds her to not get closer to humans, especially Hanyu. Later, Xiaomo shows up at Hanyu's home. She says he has to be her assistant, come when she calls, and most importantly, not fall in love with her. Hanyu gives his own conditions too, but won't say what is it yet. The witch sisters were reviewing the deals they had made with humans. One of the contracts belonged to a young woman named Xiao Yan, who had been blind and longed to see the world. Xiaomo made a deal with her. Xiao Yan would receive a pair of healthy corneas and gain her sight. In return, her boyfriend would lose all his memories of her. Her boyfriend forgets her completely. Xiao Yan regrets the deal and pleads to take it back. Xiaomo refuses, saying it's bound by the contract. Hanyu thinks it's unfair and storms out in anger, leaving Xiaomo standing alone. At home, Hanyu keeps saying how cold she is. Then, without warning, he collapses and loses consciousness. Hanyu wakes up tied to a chair in a strange room. Xiaomo stands before him, turning up the heat until he's drenched in sweat. She demands an apology, but he refuses. Then she makes the room freezing, and he finally admits he was wrong. Xiaomo also presses her heel into his chest, not to harm, but to remind him of her power. Finally, he wakes up on the couch. Xiaomo says he might have had a bad dream. Hanyu accuses her of using her powers on him. Later, he receives a call. Xiao Yan has passed away. At the hospital, he is surprised to see Xiao Yan's boyfriend. Xiaomo had already restored his memories. Xiaomo is heartbroken and doesn't notice the rain. Han Yu arrives with an umbrella and stands beside her. Suddenly, Xiaomo coughs up blood and collapses. Meanwhile, Han Yu takes Xiaomo to a rooftop to look at the stars. He finds himself thinking about Xiaomo and starts a romantic feelings on her. Later, Han Yu received a message with a video of the car accident that caused his parents' death. In the video, Xiaomo is seen at the scene. Han Yu is shocked and doesn't know what to believe, so he starts ignoring Xiaomo's calls and messages. Despite being ignored by him, Xiaomo goes to his place, but he tells her that from now on she should knock before coming in. Xiaomo is confused, wondering why she even knocked this time since she's teleported in before without asking. This time, Xiaomo knocks and enters anyway, but Han Yu continues to ignore her, focused on reading a book. She knocks the book out of his hands to get his attention. Han Yu then reveals that she's the reason his parents died in a car accident and traded their lives to save him. Xiaomo later asks her sister why she hid the truth about what happened 5 years ago. Eventually, Xiaomo decides to investigate on her own, but Han Yu suddenly shows up. Xiaomo tells Han Yu she can handle things on her own, but Han Yu reminds her that she was the one who asked him to come. Upon arriving, Xiaomo notices the trap hidden nearby. Despite this, she and Han Yu walk straight into it on purpose, as Xiaomo believes that the best hunters often disguise themselves as prey. Later, Xiaomo finds a man who knows Su Chen's address. He agrees to share it, but only if she promises to take care of his young son, as the boy will be in danger if Jay finds out. On their way back, Xiaomo suddenly coughs up blood. A single rose petal falls, showing her condition is getting worse. Xinyi tells Han Yu the truth. His parents made a deal with a witch to save him, but the necklace disappeared along with him. The witch leader told Xiaomo to bring it back. She only has 5 years to do it. If she fails, she will die. Meanwhile, Han Yu makes a wish and offers his life to bring back his loved one, but nothing happens. Xiaomo gently tells him that bring back the dead is impossible. Han Yu is heartbroken and blames Xiaomo, saying he spent 5 years searching for her, hoping to bring back his parents. Seeing his pain, Xiaomo gives him one chance. She sends him back in time to the day his parents died. There, Han Yu sees them again. They tell him they don't regret saving him and would do it all over again. They ask him to live a good life and keep going. Later, Han Yu asks Aunt Ruo how to return the magical necklace to Xiaomo. She tells him that if he gives it back, he will die, because the necklace ties their lives together. Xiaomo felt heartbroken, wishing she could do more for Han Yu. Then Han Yu suddenly appeared and softly thanked her for letting him see his parents one last time. Xiaomo keeps checking her phone, waiting for a message from Han Yu, even though only 10 minutes have passed. Feeling restless, she suddenly teleports to Han Yu's place. She finds him sleeping. When he wakes up, he says he dreamed of her, and in that dream he kissed her like he never wanted to wake. Back in reality, he invites her on a trip. Just the two of them, like ordinary people. No teleportation, no magic, just hand-in-hand walking and cherishing every moment together. Meanwhile, Xiaomo is heartbroken. She remembers how Han Yu insisted on returning her necklace and giving up everything so she could live. She had refused and told him that he made such a choice without considering her feelings. Back in the present, a man tries to flirt with Xiaomo, but Han Yu suddenly appears and shoves him away. He tells her to stop drinking, but she replies that she doesn't want his help since he is going to die because of his decision. As emotions ran high, he kissed her, trying to end the conversation and calm her down. Then she admits that she's just afraid he might leave one day and she'll be left alone. Back at home, they search for the solution together when Xiaomo suddenly coughs up blood again, a grim reminder that her time is running out. Meanwhile, Han Yu tells Xiaomo that he won't leave her and that they'll face everything together. Xinyi sees that Xiaomo is willing to give up her life for Han Yu, so she promises not to let that happen. Later, Xinyi tries to kill Han Yu, but Xiaomo stops her just before the car hits him. The near accident triggers a memory in Han Yu. He asks Xiaomo if they had met 5 years ago, or if he had mistaken her for someone else. Then, Han Yu turns to Xinyi and asks if she was behind the accident 5 years ago. Xiaomo looks for a gift for Han Yu when she finds 2 photos of them together but doesn't remember when they were taken. Suddenly, her head starts to hurt badly. 5 years ago, Han Yu secretly took a picture of her, but he forgot to turn off the flash. She tried to make him delete it by using her powers, but he wasn't scared. She ended up telling him the truth, that she was an alien. Instead of running away, he became even more curious about her. They had a connection, and they agreed to meet again. But she got in trouble with her leader for getting too close to an outsider and was punished. She couldn't make it to the meeting, so Han Yu was left waiting. Later, she asked her friend Xinyi for help. With Xinyi's support, She finally made it to Han Yu, but collapsed in his arms from her injuries. He took care of her, gently applying ointment to her wounds. That same day, despite everything, they took pictures together, capturing a moment they would never forget. They had fallen in love. He gave her a ring and they even shared a kiss, but Xin Yi, her sister, saw them together and became jealous. She didn't want anyone to take her sister away from her, so she used her magic to cause a car accident and hurt him. He ended up in the hospital. His parents and Xiaomo stayed with him and were heartbroken. His parents begged Xiaomo to find a way to save him. Later, Xiaomo went to her leader and agreed to do anything to save him. The leader offered a death contract. If she agreed, both she and the boy would lose all memories and feelings for each other. Xiaomo accepted the contract, willing to sacrifice everything for him. Meanwhile, Xiaomo had forgotten him entirely. Her memories of him had faded, and her heart held no trace of the love they once shared. Now, 5 years later, Xiaomo finds old photos of them together. The memories return, and she remembers everything. She meets Han Yu at a restaurant and tells him she's happy to see him again. She feels emotional knowing what they once had, but she doesn't tell him that they once loved each other in the past. To remind Han Yu, Xiaomo keeps sharing her food with him, but he finds it strange and doesn't get the point. They also search for the string of shells they once shared, but instead of being reminded by it, Han Yu ends up kissing her, and they had an enchanting moment together, where everything felt calm and still, just the two of them. Han Yu saw a photo of him and Xiaomo together. He began to remember her, their time together, their love, and everything, even the contract that put her life in danger to save him. Then he confronted Xiaomo, asking why she never told him what happened 5 years ago. Xiaomo told him to forget the past, saying that what matters is that they are together now. Meanwhile, the time was filled with happiness. They cooked meals together, played games, shared gentle kisses, and stayed up late to watch meteor showers. And Han Yu softly said, "Meeting you has been the most wonderful thing in my life. Please, always stay happy and let go of everything that once made you sad." With only one petal left, Xiaomo was getting weaker with every breath. Xin Yi then apologized to her for everything she had done before. She saw Xiaomo as an older sister because, in times when others tried to hurt her, Xiaomo never hesitated to protect and strengthen her. Wanting to make things right, Xin Yi rescued Han Yu from Su Chen. She also sincerely apologized to Han Yu, admitting that she had been wrong about him. She realized that Han Yu had actually been kind to Xiaomo. After everything that had happened, Xin Yi made the decision to end her life together with the man she loved, Su Chen. The last petal of Xiaomo's rose falls. Xiaomo touches Han Yu's face and tearfully says she wants to remember everything about him. Han Yu tells her that when he first saw her, it was her eyes that caught his attention. Xiaomo says she's thankful they had the chance to meet. Then she closes her eyes and rests her head on his shoulder. Han Yu holds the necklace and makes a wish to trade his life for hers so she can live safe and sound. Then, they begin to glow. Xiaomo dreams that she and Han Yu are getting married, but just as they say "I do," she wakes up alone on the sofa. She sees the rose glowing again and realizes that Han Yu has traded his life for hers. Tears escaped her eyes as the weight inside crushed her. Time passes. Xiaomo continues to help people by letting them make a wish in exchange for doing a good deed. She now understands what real love is, something she learned from Han Yu.